if I'm a leader, if I'm doing things in the background and people don't see me yet, what would be the best solution for me to let my actions be known to people?
Yeah, so that's a wonderful question, and I think this is goes back to what I shared in the beginning when I said that I see so many companies, communicating on social media and stating their position, right? And I don't know, I haven't never seen any company stating their position. We are against Ukraine, right? So we assume that eh, you know any privately owned company should be you know with Ukraine, right? So that's almost like you don't need to tell us that, because if you're not with Ukraine, something is wrong with you, and there is some values are broken there, right? So I think what leaders do now is they focus on communicating this outwardly with their clients or the world, but they maybe do not communicate enough with their teams. So if you now if you are in the office, then maybe gather your people around the table and have that conversation. Hey, here is what we're doing, right? Here is what we're
Mm-hmm.
trying to do. Because one of the things that we see now most criticized is that leaders do nothing, right? This is what we hear now from all sides. It says, I don't see any reaction from NATO. I don't see any reaction from European Union. Why is that? This is what people ask, right? Why are we not doing anything? But they're probably doing stuff, but we don't know about them. So if you
Yeah.
if you are a leader and you lead a team, then you definitely want to make sure that you communicate with your team more often and on a daily basis on what's going
Mm-hmm.
on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe communicate with your customers as well, right? But unless you have customers in that area, or you serve and you have supplier from there, I'm not really too affected as a customer, but as a team member, I'm definitely worried about my salary, about my job, and about if I'm going to have a job tomorrow. So I definitely as a leader want to share that with my team. And this is also the moment where for example, what I'm doing, right? I just open up my calendar and I offer free coaching to any leader that has a team in Ukraine, or has operations there, or just they fall into the category that we're speaking about right now. They don't have neither of those, but they don't know how to communicate with their team. They have worries. Maybe they haven't been through this situation. Maybe they're a new leader and they don't know how to deal with this situation with their team, and they need some a thinking partner. They need someone from the outside to kind of share some best practices for me, just to be there for people. So this is something that I do, and I bet many of our viewers, and probably even you didn't know about that, right? Because I maybe didn't communicate it enough.
Yes.
That's exactly what we need to
Yeah.
do: communicate more about what we're doing.